Oh, Jesus Christ.
You missed half of that. I'm sorry.
I missed all of it. Half of it.
No, I turned it on right as Oh, God, I'm sorry.
Jesus.
That is the redoubtable one, Thomas J. So happy birthday. I'll tell you what. I couldn't have planned this better if I was the Swamp. I'm telling you. Fucking, this man has had the birthday every middle-aged guy would kill for.
Actually, there's probably other birthdays. That's like when you said, man, they must wish they were with us.
That was a great take, I thought. They should wish they were with us the day go by. Think about what's here. Have you thought about it, Thomas?
No, do you remember what?
Let's take
do you remember the last time that we had this conversation? How we died laughing about somebody being like, "Yeah, I want to be there with these two."
I think something would be wrong with you if you couldn't be here and have a good time.
Oh, of course. And folks,
that's what I'm saying.
It is a 3-cigar night.
It is. It has to be.
And honey is the flavor of the day. If you want one.
Oh yeah, there is a honey in there, right?
Well, I think those are from my leftover. Or did you buy honeys?
I bought honeys.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You don't have to if you don't want to.
I do.
I think I might have a honey left too.
You do. You have one of each. You got a honey and a rum.
Honey and a rum. A honey rum.
Fucking glorious. And by the way, if just because the birthday can't get any better doesn't mean that it shouldn't. He looks in the fucking. Oh look, I still have one of each.
It's not a 4-cigar night though. I'm 3 and done today.
This is a fucking middle-aged man's wet dream with fucking birthday.
This will be our last segment.
Oh my God, we have to get the pig segment in too.
Oh dear God, we've spent 3 hours giggling like a couple of fucking idiots
and having a great time doing it.
Well, that's true. So fuck it all.
It's been so much.
That's all it's about.
It's been fun. Think about what we've seen tonight. The ending in BC. With the remember Wells game,
the BC where they definitely pulled victory out of Jaws defeat.
Yeah,
out of the Jaws
they come
defeat.
back. Man, on that kid's night who died in 9/11, that's a tearjerker. Then we flip the channel, and
Colorado looks dead as doornail.
They're dead in the water. God.
But see,
3 guys put capes on.
I don't even know how they got. Because remember when they were on their own 4?
Yes,
it was 3rd and 31. And Shador threw the ball out of bounds 30 yards down the field.
There is no way.
I don't know how they got the ball back.
I don't know how there's no way.
We need to watch the highlights.
Saying there was no
that game was over.
No way they should have. No.
Somehow they get the ball back.
So that's what the last segment was.
I'm going to explain this again.
Yeah.
We literally talked.
Let's bust out the pick, shall we?
Fucking time. I go.
All right. Quickly. WNBA tomorrow. Before we go on the pick segment, we're going to pick our first round series. Okay. So tomorrow, I'll give you the orders, then we'll pick the series each week is going to win. It's 2 out of 3. So, first game at 1 o'clock on ESPN. The Atlanta Dream.
Are they all at home?
Yeah, the home team's all at. Yeah, this isn't like the new college format. Yeah. So the Atlanta Dream, who fought to get in, kudos to them.
They're losing.
They're losing they're playing the Liberty. So I got the Liberty to sweep. I think we agree on that one. Next one, this to me is the one that has the chance to go the other way. Indiana at Connecticut.
No, you know we're rolling with Caitlin.
Well,
Caitlin and Kelsey.
Here's the thing. I don't know if they're going to win tomorrow, but I think they are going to win the series.
You think they could lose the first one?
And win the next two? I think they could. I think they can win it.
Yeah. I mean, Connecticut might be the better team, but Indy...
They're coming together,
Indy is playing well, they're going to be one of the best.
They are coming together fast.
Yeah.
They were 1-9 out of the gate, and ended up 20-20.
When they are playing good basketball, they can play with any team in the league.
That is not easy to do. So they're going to be a tough out, but I think they're going to win their first round. Next series, Phoenix at Minnesota.
Yeah, Minnesota's good. Phoenix isn't very good.
Bye, Taurasi. Retire, please. Last series, Seattle.
She said if it's the last time, it felt like the first time. That's what she said.
Go away.
Seattle.
I've lost always, but Seattle at the champs.
Ooh.
Champs are winning that series.
Well, you got to pick Asia.
Asia's been a stud all year.
But sometimes the Aces play funny.
They've been better the last 2 weeks.
They've gotten better.
They
Because
look like
midway
they're-
through the season,
They look like they
maybe it was all the
turned up.
Olympics.
But
Maybe
the
Olympics
this
might
is
have
a-
tired them out.
But remember, this is a back-to-back world champion. They have the ability to turn it on.
Yeah.
People don't look again, and I get it because a lot of people follow women's sports, but they have teams like that can flick a switch. They can.
They also have the best player in the league.
But that's why. Usually that team has the best player in the league on it. I'm not kidding. I've seen the Lakers do it with Magic. I've seen the Celtics do it with Bird, Jordan with the Bulls.
Because once that player turns it on, everybody.
Duncan with the Spurs. I can go on and on and on. Curry. I can go on and on. James, whenever he can turn it on, flick a switch. So.
Joel Embiid?
No. That's a solid no. Did I say no? I think I said no. No. Anyway, that's what we got winning the first round series. Tune into all those tomorrow. Again, those games 1 o'clock.
Did we
is
pick
the
them
first.
all?
We picked all 4. Series is 8 teams left.
Jeez.
Yep. So that's it. And by the way, when the second round starts, we'll pick those when they come up.
No, we didn't. You didn't say anything about Minnesota, did you?
We both picked Minnesota to whip Phoenix's ass.
Oh, Phoenix.
Yeah. Bye Taurasi, go away Taurasi.
Minnesota's.
You can't
Minnesota.
retire fast enough,
I think
Taurasi.
Minnesota's one of those ones that could do it.
Yeah. The semifinals are going to be awesome.
Okay,
I'll
so
tell you that.
if the Fever beat the Sun, who would they play next?
They would play New York. The final 4 of this is going to be awesome.
Dude, they could beat New York.
Yes, they could.
But I like New York.
I think New York wins, but I think that's the best out of 5. I think it goes 5.
Because I like Jonquil Jones. She doesn't get as much play as Breanna Stewart and what's her face, Ionescu.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Breanna Stewart's probably the best of the 3, but
She is. She's MVP.
But Jonquil Jones, she's fucking good.
She's very good. Very good.
And she can shoot the 3. Not like Ionescu or anything like that, but she hits the 3 and she's real good underneath.
I'm saying the Liberty are legit. They're the favorites to win the whole thing. They are, and they should be. So they've been the best team all
They
year.
better watch out if they see Minnesota, though.
I'm saying Minnesota aces in the second round.
I would take Minnesota in that series.
That will be a hell of a series.
Actually, it's hard to pick against Asia.
I'm saying that'll be a hell of a series. We'll talk about it if hopefully it gets there. I'd love to see it. I think he would too.
We're rolling with Caitlin right now, though. What time do they play tomorrow?
I was trying to give up the times there. New York is Atlanta 1 o'clock. 3 o'clock is Fever, Connecticut. Phoenix, Minnesota at 5 o'clock. 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock West Coast. Seattle and Vegas.
Probably not going to be up for that. You going to stay up and watch that?
Fuck yeah. You kidding me? Playoffs? Playoffs? Playoffs?
Dude, the Storms, they're not a pushover.
Oh, they're not.
They got some players.
I think they're going to get. I'm telling you.
You think they get one from?
Yes, I do. I think they're going to not beat them twice, but they're not going to get swept. I'll be shocked if they get swept.
Dude, Seattle's got NECA. They got Jewel Lloyd. NECA, Chiney's sister.
Yeah.
She's one of the best players in the league. She's good.
Quietly.
She's really good.
She is. She's awesome. They're legit.
Her and Jewel Lloyd.
Switching gears. What were we last week? Do you have our scores from last week? What was our record last week?
I think I did terrible. So last week you were 10-6 and I was 13-3.
That was the first week.
Yeah.
Yep.
Week 2 we haven't talked about yet.
No. What do we do? Pull up the.
I mean, I have the games we picked, but you got to pull up the actual games and say who won.
Okay. Week 2. Okay, go. Well, you didn't pick the first one. New Orleans, Dallas.
Yeah, I picked the Patriots.
Oh, you did? Okay, so we lost. We were both 0-1.
That's what I would have picked.
No, that's this week, though. Hold on, last week. Last week. New Orleans, Dallas.
Well, hang on. Can we start with how I have them?
Okay, go.
Because, so you picked Dolphins. But I didn't pick that one.
Okay, hold on. Dolphins.
It was Thursday.
Yeah, Buffalo. That was Thursday night. Buffalo whipped their ass.
Okay.
Yep.
So you're 0 for 1. I'm 0 for 0 because I didn't pick that.
You didn't pick that one yet.
Next one was Cowboys. They
Cowboys,
lost.
yep, New Orleans.
So you're 0 for 2.
Yep.
I'm 0 for 1.
Yep.
Detroit, you're 0 for 3. I'm 0 for 2. Fuck. Indy, we're 0 for 4. Right? Indy lost. Niners, 0 for 5?
Yeah.
We're 0 for our 5. Oh, wow.
Well, then we have the Jets.
Well, then you picked Seahawks. I picked Pats.
Yep.
So now you're 1 for 6, and I'm
0 for 5.
0 for 5. Goddamn. Okay, we both picked the G-Men. I'm 0 for 6. You're 1 for 7. Then we picked Jacksonville. Oh my God, Jacksonville lost too. This is terrible. Dude, wait till you see the next one. Then we picked the Ravens. Oh my God.
This is the worst.
What, I don't even know. Can we just scrap this week?
No.
Oh my God.
No, we have to have a stirring comeback.
I don't even know where we are. Are you 1 for 10 and I'm 0 for 9?
What was the last one? Jacksonville lost to Cleveland, right?
Jacksonville lost. Then it was the
The Ravens beat Baltimore. LA and fucking Arizona.
Well, what about the Chargers? Did they win?
Yes. We had that one.
We had that one. So what are you now?
Two.
Two for what?
2 for 8 or 9.
And I'm 0 for 9?
0 for 9.
No, because I got that one. I picked
Yeah.
Chargers.
Yep.
So now I'm 1 for 8, and you're 2 for
2,
10?
2 for 9 or whatever. I thought that was one game you didn't pick, not 2. I'm 1 game up, so I should be 2 for 9. If you're 1.
And I'm 1
1
for
for
8.
8. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Then.
Then we both picked the Cardinals.
Yep.
They won.
Yep.
So I'm 2 for 9, and you're 1 for 10? You're 3 for 10? 3 for 10? We both picked Kansas City.
I think minus 2.
I fucking, come on. Then we both picked KC. They both won. So now what is it? You say it, asshole.
I was 3 for 9, so I'm 4 for 9. And you had.
No, you don't go from 3 for 9 to
4
4
for 10.
for 9.
No, 3 for 10. 4 for 11.
Right.
Right? Okay. So then you you had KC too, right?
Did I say Pittsburgh?
We both had Pittsburgh.
Okay, but did I say that?
Yes.
Yeah?
I thought you did.
Oh.
Oh,
We both had KC.
Why did you have Pittsburgh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, we both did.
Yeah.
We both had KC.
I thought
We
you
both
said.
had the Texans.
Yep, they won.
And then we rounded out with a loss for Philly. That is the worst we've ever picked games.
I think I was 6 and 10. 6 and 10? Maybe? Yeah, 6 and 10. And
No.
16. Yeah, I picked all 16. You only picked 15. Yeah, 6 and 10.
6 and 10.
Yeah, I think
What was I?
You were 1 game. I think you were. Well, you lost that
5
one.
and. What was I? What?
You were.
I mean, I had 10 losses too, right?
You were 5 and 10.
That's pathetic.
It's just.
Okay, so you went 6 and 10?
Wait, is that right?
No.
No, that's wrong.
All right, how many games were there? 1, 2, 3,
16
4,
every
5.
week.
There were 16 games.
Yeah, there's 1 you didn't pick, so you picked 15.
So let's just do how many you got right, and then we'll just subtract 1 for me.
Yeah, I guess yeah.
Okay, because you got 1 more wrong than me because you picked the Dolphins.
I picked the
Okay, so here,
You were worse than me because you picked more.
just 1 more wrong. No, because I also picked the Pats.
I picked
You
Seattle.
picked the Seahawks.
Yeah.
So that kind of. Okay, so what is your first game right is the Seahawks. Okay, so count these.
Okay.
Seahawks.
Yep.
Chargers.
Yep.
Cardinals.
Yep.
Pittsburgh.
Yep.
Kansas City.
Yep.
Texas.
6.
6.
Or wait.
Dude, I told you to fucking count
Do it
it.
again.
Jesus Christ. All right.
Wait, go. Do it slower.
Seahawks.
Yeah, 1.
Chargers.
2.
Cardinals.
3.
Steelers.
4.
Chiefs.
5.
Texans.
6.
6. 6 and 10.
6 and 10. I was right. The first time I was right.
So I'm 5 and 10. Is that true?
I agree, yeah.
Or did I have an extra loss?
I think you're 4 and 11. Yeah, that's 15 games.
4.
What ones did you get right?
All right, here we go. Man, I gotta look deep on this list. Chargers.
1,
Cardinals.
2,
Steelers.
3,
Chiefs.
4.
Texans.
5.
5 and 10.
Okay.
Try to cheat me out of 5 and 10, babe. You were 6 and 10. I was 5 and 10.
I was right the first time. Why'd you question me?
I don't know.
Yeah, fuck with you.
Did I question that?
Yeah, because I said
don't
you were
think I
5 and
questioned
10. Yeah.
Maybe you're right.
We had to go back and recount them.
All right, so what's our total record? Jeez, this is like rocket
I'm
science.
500. I'm literally.
So 10 and 6. So you're 16 and 16.
Yeah. Fucking terrible. What am I doing?
Yeah, that's awful. I am 18 and 13, which really isn't
Hall of
great.
Fame shit right there. That's pure talent.
Well, on this set, that's fucking
pure
generational.
talent. He starts out fast.
Dude, you know what we haven't talked about? How awful Tom Brady was in his first broadcast. Did you hear that?
I think it was awful.
Oh, he was bad.
He was playing.
He was better. Second one, he was better.
He'd never done it.
getting
What? See, here's the problem. Because he's Tom fucking Brady, people
not a
expect
problem.
excellence
Come
out
on,
of the
just
game.
messing around.
He wasn't terrible.
There he was.
He was just not like, and it seemed like he wasn't enthusiastic.
He's
Probably because he was a little
nervous.
He's nervous.
Yeah, that's all.
I think when he loosens up, it'll be that's a you know. They did, by the way. Before the game last Sunday, he was on. They brought him up on Fox pregame, and Gronk was on the set. So they played 3 questions with Gronk and Tom, and Gronk was sure he knew Tom Brady better than anybody. And our teammates, Tom and I were like this, thick as molasses pie, and
He
Tom's
didn't know
like,
shit.
Tom's like, all right, we'll see. He goes 0 for 3. He goes 0 for fucking 3.
Gronk.
And these are 3 questions that anyone would know.
What's his last name?
Oh my God. It was like, how many years did Tom Brady play in the NFL? Gronk's like, like 25, 26. Brady's like, 22, you idiot. It was like fucking, like, I think it was technically 23, but he missed a year because of injury. So it was 20. He was in the league 23 years. He played 22 of them, okay? So, first Gronk fucks that up. Then, there was an episode on, it was like, what popular television show? Entourage. And he got that wrong. He said a different show. And here's the thing. He was on it. He was on it, too. Brady's just, you should see Brady's face. Tom Brady is
What
a
do you think about
process.
this? It's a touchdown.
Yeah, that's a touchdown, I think. You should have seen Brady's face on this. Tom Brady is a better man than me. It's fucking.
Let's see, here we go. Does his foot go out of bounds?
Ooh, that's close.
Now run it back so we can see. Where's the ball when his foot goes? Yeah, is that like the half-yard line?
Well, that's the shadow.
He's at the half, though, right?
See the shadow. The light's coming from this way. See the shadow up there? I don't know if the ball.
Shadow's on the
This will
goal
tell
line.
us right
He's
here.
at the half.
This will tell us. Watch the wait. He's
Half-yard
short.
line.
Yeah, he's short.
I didn't need that angle.
That's a good angle, though. That cleans it up, right? That's the best angle. They cleaned it up on that one. That was good.
Yeah, sometimes I hate on college
Right.
how they act like they don't have all the angles.
Oh, they got him.
I'm like, you're on ESPN right now? Give me
That
the
one was
angle.
fucking proof they got him.
Well, I guess if it's on ESPN, they got all the angles.
They do. So they, all right. So anyway, so this Sunday, I'm already 0 for 1 because.
So am I.
All right, we both picked the pass.
I didn't pick it on here, but that's why I sent that text.
Yeah.
I was leaning that way. I just wanted to hear your.
Yeah, we didn't talk about this, but the Patriots' offensive line should all be fired. Just fire all 5 of them. That was the worst fucking offensive line performance I've seen in 51 years on this earth. And the Pats had some really bad teams when I was growing up. I've never seen a line this fucking stupid, this fucking unorganized.
Did New England ever have a
just-
lead?
New England never.
Or were they fighting back?
Dude, it was the time of possession was 41-19,
What was the score, though?
24-3.
Who was winning?
The Jets. The Jets outgained them by over
I was still
300
I was
yards
actually
of
thinking.
total
I was thinking
offense.
about the Seahawks game.
No, this is the Jets. This is what a fuck. I talked about the Seahawks on Wednesday night. The Jets. This was what an embarrassment. Missed, and then you flip the defense. One thing they're supposed to be hanging their hat on is defense. I've never seen this team miss so many tackles. On just like they never tackled before. Like what the fuck were they doing the last 3 days? Because the Jets had to go through the same shit. What the fuck? I mean, you're talking in terms of traveling. It's a 3-hour drive.
Who were they missing tackles on? Was it
Patriots,
Brees?
the Patriots were missing tackles on everybody.
Because that other running back they have, Allen.
Everybody. They didn't tackle anyone. I think they had 11 missed tackles in the first half.
It's not good, Gerard.
They had more missed tackles than first downs. You know how hard that is to do? A professional, a good one? Even a bad one doesn't miss fucking 11? 11. Like, holy
what the hell
shit.
happened with this
And
review?
I don't know.
They ended up calling a holding. What did they call? Oh, they said it's 4th and goal. He didn't get in.
Oh, yeah.
You got to go for it, no?
Go for it. I think, look at the score, yeah.
I mean, you're down by what? 3 scores? 3.5?
Dude, you nailed it. The clock is ticking. They have to get points. A field goal at 31-9 does nothing.
Yeah.
You got to get in the end zone. There's just not enough time left. You need 7. This went out. Motherfucker. Anyway, pick segment. While we're watching that.
No, we both have the Pats.
Yep, both on one. Picking right up where we left off.
Next game.
Giants
Damn,
at...
he kicked the field goal.
Idiots. Giants at... What is the third quarter, I guess? Yeah.
Giants at Browns.
At Browns.
Give me a break.
Give me a break.
I have heard some rumblings that Myles Garrett is dealing with foot issues. If there's no Myles Garrett, that maybe makes it a possibility. But if you can't beat the Commanders, goddamn, I don't know. I could still see them. There's some sliver of hope inside me.
Sliver of hope.
That thinks, each week Daniel's getting a little more comfortable with the receivers.
If Neighbors makes that catch,
they win the game.
they win.
Which is a shame because he had an amazing game.
I would not bet against him again. I don't think that's going to happen again. He's that type of dude.
So you think the Giants win this game?
I'm not saying they win this game, but I'm saying that's the last time you're going to see that kid do that.
All right. So here's what I'm going to tell you.
It's in Cleveland.
I'm not picking Deshaun Watson this year. Kind of like my Sean Payton thing.
I like that. He is a slime ball on a CF plus.
So I'm going with the G-man.
Okay. I'm going with Cleveland.
Yeah, you are a scumbag.
You are. Strangely, I don't disagree with that.
You are an absolute
You're
swine
a
bag.
slime ball on a sea. You're a shameless clown.
Next game.
Green Bay at Tennessee. If Jordan Love is still out,
Yeah, but I gave them no shot last week, and they who did they blow out?
Colts.
Colts are a pretty decent team, right? Better than the Titans.
They only lost to 2 against Texans, who are really good. No. It's in Tennessee.
Didn't the Jets just go in there and slap them around? I mean,
No, they barely beat them. It's 24-17. The Jets won that game in the fourth quarter. That was a close game.
Yeah, but weren't they going with Bill O'Brien vanilla on offense? Or was it BYU vanilla?
The point is, Tennessee coughed up the game against Chicago.
But they still have the cougher. They still have the guy who's coughing.
They do, but they're also desperate.
Dude, that run game, though, for the Packers, what they did to Indy,
Yeah.
doesn't Indy have a fairly decent defense, or am I kidding myself?
Not as good as, who was it?
What?
I was going to say not as good as Tennessee. Because
Who?
Vrabel's the coach.
No, he's not. He got fired last year.
Never mind.
I really like Vrabel's type. I like his
He was
toughness.
great last year.
All right, well, you sold me. I'm going Green Bay.
I'm going Tennessee. Anyway, Chicago at Indy.
Chicago looks like dog shit.
Well, they lost at Houston. They were in the game. They lost 19-13. They were terrible.
Well, their defense is strong.
It is.
At Indy,
It's at Indy, who hasn't won a game yet.
what's the pass rush like? I mean, it kind of. Who is the backup? Oh, dude, the fact that Indy's defense couldn't stop a Malik Willis-led offense.
Yep.
Either Malik Willis has grown.
You're typing these in, right? You are good. Good man. Good
Yeah.
man. Okay.
I got Titans versus Pack, but
Yep. This is
That's a
Chicago, Indy. I'm going with Chicago.
oh, Chicago, Indy. Oh, I was trying to understand Indy. That's right. That's what I was
I
thinking.
don't. You're right.
You're picking the rookie?
Wait, didn't Indy just beat? Who did he beat?
No, they just lost.
They lost to Green
to the
Bay.
Packers. Which that's what I'm saying. They couldn't stop Malik Willis.
Yeah. Well, this is the thing about this kid being a bust. He could stop himself. I don't know.
Is Indy's defense any good? Who did Chicago win the first week?
They beat
Decent team or no?
Tennessee.
They beat
Remember the
Tennessee.
defense scored 26 points and Vandy
Oh, and Levitt's
Tennessee, that was the definition of coughing up a game.
Levitt's
The
choked it.
Tennessee offense coughed that game up, literally.
All right, so
Oh
we
my
got
God.
Bears versus who?
At the Colts.
I'm going with AR-15. I'm going with Indy.
Okay.
You got the Bears?
I had the Bears.
Damn, this is going to be a make or break week.
It's week 3.
No, but I'm saying either you're going to catch up and potentially surpass my 5-game lead, or I'm going to go well ahead of you.
I don't worry about it.
No, I mean, yeah, it's nothing to worry about. But we're sitting here talking. We're trying to build the drama, dude.
Drama.
Learn how to sell it.
The drama.
God damn.
The drama.
I mean, you think these people are going to come back for
I
nothing?
think these millions of fans
They're
in
not
Belgium
looking for
and Italy-
BYU vanilla.
They're looking for Billy O'Brien, Vanilla.
They're looking at good old-fashioned Guinea greasy
They
vanilla.
want some greasy shamelessness. Houston and Minnesota.
That's a tough one.
This is a tough one.
Because, man, Minnesota,
Who's that quarterback again?
Sam Darnold, wowzers. Jets got rid of him.
GRJ.
Carolina got rid of him.
GRJ, you were right again. Give a quarterback some weapons. Actually, Geno Smith is a perfect example.
Did you say that about Sam Darnold?
Any quarterback. Any quarterback and weapons, they can be decent in this league. But they have to have weapons. There's only, look.
Did you see the 100-yard pass he threw?
Who?
Darnold.
No.
To Jefferson last week?
He's got an
From
arm.
the end zone, he threw it 55 yards.
Yeah, dude, one of his strengths was his arm. Everybody knew he could throw. They just thought he was dumb.
He hasn't thrown well until now.
Oh, he also didn't have Jefferson either.
That's true.
Remember Tom Brady before Randy Moss?
Yeah, he
Tom
was
Brady
great.
when he got him?
Tom Brady was great before Randy.
I know, but then he never had those Peyton-like numbers, and everybody kept saying, well, what if Brady had those toys? Then he got them.
Dude, when you look at that Colts offense that won the Super Bowl, Marvin Harrison, Reggie Wayne, Joseph Adai,
Dallas Clark. They were loaded.
Their defense was loaded too. Dwight Freeney, Bob Sanders. Yep. Dude, I remember the running mate with Urlacher now. Lance Briggs.
And yet that year, the Colts won it. The AFC title game in Indy, Pats got robbed. Totally robbed. Troy Brown gets called on a touchdown, taken back because of a holding penalty. The replay, he's not even standing next to anyone when they throw the flag. He's running to the sideline, and he never touches a soul. And they call him for holding. He never touched anyone on the entire... I'll show you the replay. It's fucking ridiculous. Bag job.
Robbery.
Bag job. Let's win one for Peyton. Peyton's got to win one. Come on. They changed the rules for him. Remember that Bill Polian, you big fucking hairy pussy?
You Boston bastards have had in the past 20 years.
We should have had more. Greed is powerful.
You know, you were likable when you were those 108-year losers. Ever since then, it's
you were those lovable losers. Anyway,
torture.
Who are we picking this one? Houston, Minnesota. Tough one.
So Minnesota smacked around the Giants, and then they own the Niners.
Who are missing McCaffrey? And Debo.
Yeah, but without McCaffrey, they walked
Debo
all
went
over
down.
the Jets. Debo went down.
In that game.
No Debo in this game?
He's out.
Yikes.
He's not playing, though. This is Houston, Minnesota. We'll get to San Fran later. Yikes. Yikes. That throws a monkey wrench in it.
Now I don't know what to do.
Tebow's playing for Minnesota? No, he's not. What's Minnesota going to do? They don't have Tebow.
All right, so what has the Texans done so far? Are they 2-0?
They're 2-0. They won at Indy, and they just beat the Bears.
Meaningless and meaningless.
I was going to go with Minnesota. Well, I agree with you.
Yeah, because Minnesota's beating
San Francisco.
San Francisco.
Better than both those teams.
And now that Debo's not playing for the Texans. Well, I don't know. This could be one of those.
Tebow's not playing for the Texans.
Right. No, he's not playing for the Texans.
The Texans.
It was a joke.
I know. Oh, that's great.
I'm going to go with C.J. Stroud here.
Okay. Next one. Philly at New Orleans.
Phillies, they're all down there. They're losing that game.
New Orleans is legit.
They're losing that game.
New Orleans went into Dallas and bent the Cowboys over. Oh, I almost felt bad for being. Almost. Oh, God.
So we're both picking the Saints?
Yes. Talk about a balloon deflating. That was the Cowboy fan base in that game.
They went from beating the Browns to getting smashed.
It was like that sound when you let the air out of a balloon, you hold like.
When it starts to float.
That sound it makes like the tail. That was the Cowboys fan base.
Dude, the only problem with this night, the only sports moment we didn't get was a Kansas State comeback because they were getting the
third quarter.
The double diddy dildo.
They're about to get bent with the double diddy. The double diddy dildo.
Double diddy.
Dildo. Throw a dildo in there.
The double diddy dildo. The double diddy dildo.
It's worse than a bum blasting, I hear.
It's much worse.
Oh, the double diddy dildo.
We could just shorten it to double diddy.
Okay.
Getting the double diddy.
How about
that's not nice?
D cubed?
D squared.
No, it's got to be cubed. The D diddy double. Yeah, it's got to be cubed.
The double diddy dildo.
Yeah. That would imply there's two. And then diddy on top of it. So D cubed, yeah. Moving on. Tom's thinking about all the lawsuits he's gonna hit in the mail on Monday.
From who?
All those people in Belgium.
I never said we have people in Belgium.
I thought it was France. No, the French are assholes.
I don't know, Lloyd.
I don't know what the French are. So we're both going with New Orleans. All right, Chargers at Pittsburgh. Both teams are 2-0. Mm-hmm.
I think what's his face is hurt. He's got a high ankle sprain. Right.
If he doesn't play,
Herbert,
is he definitely out?
high ankle sprain?
Yeah,
He
was questionable. Right? I don't know. Is he out?
I'm going Steelers.
Okay, it is in Pittsburgh. I agree. I'm going with Pittsburgh on that one too. Next one, Denver at Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
Tampa.
Yeah.
Has
Denver got one?
I'll tell you what.
Right?
Don't look now. But you know it's early. MVP candidate. Fucking that kid in Tampa Bay.
Baker
right now. Yeah, right now.
Wow.
Yep, right now. He's an early lead.
Well, you just fucking guaranteed he's throwing 3 picks next week.
Tomorrow.
This week.
Technically, he's not wrong because Sunday would be
next week. Actually, it already is Sunday.
Assist number 2 for the point guard.
Hey, if you assist, I don't miss.
That's right. If you put it on a tee, I'll hit it.
You put it on a tee, it's you and me.
Next one, Carolina at the Raiders.
No, please.
Carolina. I mean,
Carolina. Yeah, they're going across the country. Actually, hang on a second.
It's in Vegas.
It's Carolina with Andy Dalton.
Yeah, Raiders.
Well, they're going to be better.
Well,
They're going to be better.
okay.
But the Raiders just beat the Ravens
In Baltimore badly. Badly, I might add.
Oh, dear Lamar.
Miami at Seattle. Miami doesn't have a quarterback anymore, so I would go with Seattle. It's terrible.
Freaking Tua.
All right, Baltimore at Dallas. Talk about two fraud franchises. This is the fraud bowl. Right here.
Dude, Baltimore's 0-2.
This is the fraud bowl right here. Dallas just gets bent over twice by New Orleans at home. They're crying about we don't get no respect.
I can't believe I picked the Giants.
What?
I can't believe I picked the Giants. Stupid fucking pick. Fucking change that.
I'm changing that right now.
So fucking
You,
stupid.
how stoned are you, dickhead?
I'm tired of fucking watching those games.
It's week 3 time. Fuck them.
Hey, I'm watching the Mets, baby. The Mets are fighting.
Oh, I love fall.
I don't know. Maybe I'm being a dick. Maybe
No, you're not. You're being accurate.
they can't win that game, right?
They're trash. Throw them this.
Can they?
No.
Fuck you. All right, Seattle.
Well, if dickhead Watson gives it to him on a silver platter, they can. He actually played pretty well.
I'm going back to Giants.
He actually played pretty well last week.
I'm putting it back to Giants.
Okay.
Not
He
gonna
just called himself a fucking dickhead.
Yeah, what do I care? I mean, who gives a fuck if I get it wrong? I'm going with my team.
Baltimore, Dallas. This is the fraud bowl.
It's in Dallas?
So what? It doesn't matter.
Well, they had won a bunch in a row in Dallas.
They just got bent over by New Orleans in Dallas. Baltimore's desperate. They're 0-2.
So are they getting a double ditty
If
then?
Baltimore goes to 0-3, their season is over. You know what the odds of making the playoffs are from 0-3?
10%?
Less.
1%?
4.
Nobody likes a 4.
There's a reason why it's a 4. Okay.
So do we say Ravens then?
This is the thing.
Because how do you lose at home to the Raiders?
By 3 touchdowns, Tom. It wasn't close.
I told you Max Crosby got after him. You told me he couldn't catch him.
He also had turnovers.
Because Max Crosby was probably in his face. I didn't watch any of it.
I mean, I don't know, but I'm sure it must have
I
been.
mean, that's what I said prior.
You know, Max Crosby didn't have a single sack. You know?
Max Crosby actually didn't play.
Tough to catch a guy when you're not in the field.
Max Crosby retired last year. Actually, hasn't played in a decade.
Max Crosby fell off a horse and is paralyzed from the waist down.
Jesus Christ. Why would you say that? That's dear God. All right. Next up. The last pick I have is Seattle. What's the next one?
I don't know. We were on. It was Dallas, Baltimore.
All right. So are we saying Ravens?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh man.
I don't know who to pick. This is the throw-up game. Tom and I are holding our nose making this pick because we don't trust either one of them.
All right. Next.
Seattle. The Niners at the Rams. The Niners are down now. Debo and McCaffrey.
But the Rams are down Puka, right?
Yep. But they still have Koopa.
Yeah, but he's not Puka right now, right?
Cooper.
I know, but he's not as good as Puka, right? Or is he better?
He's pretty good so far. Looks like the guy who broke that record a couple years ago. Triple Crown thing he did.
So it's Rams who again? I'm sorry.
They're hosting the Niners, who just lost to Minnesota.
Oh, man.
Who are missing, I'll say it again, Debo and McCaffrey. Tough call.
All right. So who's hosting the Niners?
The fucking Rams, you donkey.
I hate these NFC West games.
He hates the left coast.
Fucking hate them.
Tom wouldn't be caught dead out there. If a nuclear bomb hits here, he's going to run towards it, not west.
Oh, man.
God.
Okay, so...
It's a tough one. It's in L.A.
Kind of leaning Niners
I'm
here.
taking Niners.
Yeah.
I just have a feeling that they're going to... Because they still have
They're
that
pissed.
that defense is still there. So,
Dude,
next
and
one...
Purdy and Kittle and Ayuk. I mean, it's not like they're void of weapons.
I'm saying they're still loaded.
Yeah.
And they're going to be pissed. They came off a loss. Detroit at Arizona. Arizona's very close to being 2-0.
And Detroit's got to be careful here. because they could. That was a tough loss to Tampa.
Yeah.
That hurt them at home. But Tampa's good.
No, they are. Tampa's legit. That was a close game.
You've been saying that.
It was 2016. It's close. Yeah. It was close. I mean, look, as much as I love the way Arizona's playing, Detroit's the better team.
Yeah.
And they're desperate now because, to his point, they just lost a tough one home to Tampa. So
yeah, but be careful. Kyler Murray will fucking.
I think it's going to be a great game. This ain't going to be a blowout, but I think Detroit's going to hold. It's going to win at the end. It's going to be close, but Detroit wins. Next one.
Hold on.
All right, what?
I haven't decided yet. I get to make a pick.
Okay. I thought you already did.
What did I say?
I thought you said the Arizona.
No.
Okay.
We were talking about it.
Okay.
All right, so you say Lions.
I do. In a close game. It's going to be a hell of a game. Might be the best game of the day.
Are they both 2-1?
They're both 1-1.
1-1?
Both 1-1.
And the Cardinals have beaten who?
The Cardinals ransacked, who the fuck was it?
Marvin had like 100 yards in a quarter.
And it was 133 and 2 touchdowns on 4 catches in the first half.
Who the fuck was that against?
I want to say it was the Rams.
Really?
I do. I'm not sure about that, but I think it was the Rams. Yeah.
Well, it's interdivisional. And then who'd they lose to when Marvin Harrison
didn't
get a catch?
At Buffalo by 6.
And Marvin Harrison didn't even get a catch.
Yeah, it was 34-28. And he had 1 catch for 4 yards.
That might be a pretty good team.
I'm saying they are, but I just...
Lions could be in trouble if they go down 1-2.
This is a desperate... I think the Lions are more desperate. I think Arizona's still trying to figure out who they are, but they're good.
Is everybody healthy on the Lions?
As far as I know.
All right, I'll go with you. Lions.
I don't think Arizona's defense is as good as Tampa Bay's, if we're being honest. That's why I'm picking Detroit. Tampa Bay is a really...
Yeah, but I don't think you should sleep because that coach was Philly's D coordinator when Philly was good.
I think it's going to be a close game. I've said this. Listen, I think this is going to be a 31-27 game. That's what it's going to be.
All right, well, I'm going with you.
Okay.
I'm trusting you.
The Sunday night game. This one just got interesting. Kansas City at Atlanta. Kansas City could very easily be 0-2.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, they're close. And they're not,
but so could Atlanta.
And this time they're not at home.
Atlanta should be 0-2.
Yes, but Atlanta should.
I mean, although...
Wait a minute. That's not true.
Although
they lost by 5 at Pittsburgh, who's 2-0. They're in that game the whole way. Then they come back on the road in Philly.
Philly choked the fucking game
But they
away.
were on the road against 2 playoff caliber teams.
That's a good point.
They're in both games.
But
Just
there's
saying.
no way they should have won that Philly game.
But they were in the game. It was a close game.
Okay, but
if they had lost it by...
could have been 0-2. I mean...
But look at the 2 teams they played.
Who did Kansas City play?
I'm talking Pittsburgh. Kansas City played Baltimore, who's 0-2. And they played Cincinnati, who's 0-2.
Right, and Baltimore...
And they barely beat them
They're both good teams.
They're both 0-2.
Because Kansas City beat them.
Cincinnati lost to New England.
And Kansas City.
Baltimore lost at home to the Raiders.
And to Kansas City.
By 3 touchdowns.
I mean, who'd you guys beat week 1? Who'd you guys beat week 1?
At Cincinnati. And we stink.
I still think Cincinnati's a good team. Cincinnati's a good team.
They're the best 0-2 team I've ever seen. Which means
So you think Cincinnati and Baltimore stink?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, because if they were what I thought they were, Baltimore would not have lost at home.
Cincinnati has
Baltimore would not have lost at home to the Raiders. No fuck. Not after losing the way they lost in Kansas City.
So you think neither one are making the playoffs?
Nope.
Wow.
I don't.
And then what's the other team in this game?
This is Kansas City at Atlanta. Kansas City.
Okay, Atlanta got
they
basically choked the game away to Philly, who stinks and has stunk for the past 10.
They beat Philly.
Right, no, but I said Philly choked away a game, and Philly stinks.
Philly won week 1. They beat a healthy Green Bay team, who just went in and whacked the Colts.
No, but Philly has stunk since halfway through last year.
I'm simply saying
they're that same team. They choked a fucking game away. They're not that good.
They won they played very well the first game against the Packers.
I know, but then they came back down to earth. Maybe it was the Brazilian air. It helped them.
Look, the point is, I'm just saying that
They
Atlanta's.
let
I don't think Atlanta's a
they
bad
let
football
Kirk Cousins
team.
come in on Monday night and say
Both
Pat
Atlanta and the
over.
Chiefs could be 0-2. Both of them could be, for being honest. So
Okay.
this game, and Travis Kelce looks as old as I feel. Okay. This game is in Atlanta. I'm taking Atlanta.
Wow. Wowzers. I'm taking the Chiefs.
Which leads us to 2 games on Monday night.
Interesting.
Crazy. What's
That used to
happening?
be a week 1 thing.
Yeah. Why week 4? But week 3. Jacksonville at Buffalo. Buffalo looks really good right
I'm
now.
not picking Jacksonville again.
Buffalo. And the next one, Washington at Cincinnati. This game is suddenly interesting. Because Washington has a hell of a field goal kicker. And Cincinnati has a very volatile receiver who can't shut his trap.
Dude, what is up with that guy?
I don't know.
And of course, the year I pick him, he turns into a head case. We're both picking the Bengals.
Yep, we are. At the end of the day, Joe Burrow's better than Jaden Daniels. And Cincinnati knows if they go 0-3, their season is over too.
All right, let's see how many games we have different. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 games different.
Good. It's solid. That's
Yeah,
solid.
That could completely flip the.
That's solid. It's a good week 3 out of a 17-week season.
Whatever happens here is over.
It's over.
I mean, might as well just back it
Back
in.
in those last 14
Yeah.
weeks. What the fuck?
Might as well not go on.
What the fuck are 14 weeks? What's that? 3.5 months? Ah!
How you gonna come back from that?
Poppycock.
Absolute Blondie stone.
3.5 months. Ah! What's that? A hockey season? Ah.
I need to go home and eat something. Oh man.
Anyway, because that's going to be our show for tonight.
How long
Giggle
have we been
Smoke
going?
did not come back. I'm sorry.
What happened? Did we just forget?
We forgot about it. Giggle Smoke. But I can tell you what his
man,
pick
that's a bit
was.
less than
I can tell you what his pick was. He's changing the name. We'll have him here next week, but he told me before on set. So he's changing the name instead of the Giggle Smoke Guarantee. It's now It's called the Are You Stone Selection.
Have you been doing it the past couple of weeks? No.
So he's picking. Now here's the Are You Stone Selection. He's picking Carolina.
Really?
He's picking Carolina to win.
Giggle Smoke?
Yeah.
Over who?
It's called the Are You Stone Selection.
Who are they playing again? We already picked that game.
Listen, I didn't pick it. He picked it.
Dude, we both picked it.
I know. At Vegas.
Yeah, we both picked
We
it.
both picked Vegas. But Giggle Smoke, his Are You Stone Selection is that. Doesn't count.
You're acting as if Giggle Smoke is not you?
Is Finkel Einhorn? Is Einhorn Finkel?
Yes. Same person.
Giggle Smoke is a different. You've seen him. He's not.
So it's an out-of-body experience?
When do you get your alter ego on here? I'm going to see what you're talking about.
Tommy Two Cents is a part of me.
No, I thought, no, he has to have the guy I'm talking about has got a white man's afro, got the goatee going. He's a stoner.
Folks,
He's a, you know what? He's a soul. He's a free spirit.
Hey,
He's a free spirit.
Hey, look, if we're not back next weekend, we probably, we put him in a home. And look, once he goes down,
I'm sorry
we're
I
not
didn't
doing
see
this
it.
anymore.
I'm sorry I didn't see it sooner. I have failed you, America.
And look, I'm just gonna say here, I'm not gonna be able to shoulder this load alone.
This burden. Oh God!
The show will end. One monkey will stop that show.
It's bad enough the press follows me everywhere.
Hey, look, I told my kids by the time they were a certain age I wouldn't miss any more games. And when you're this dedicated to a podcast, and you think of all the recitals you missed, all the practices,
All of them.
Oh, the memories.
Because they all happen at 10 o'clock on a Saturday.
I mean, when you think about the time we're missing, even right now.
Yeah. I mean, they're both out cold.
The midnight snuggles.
Yeah.
The late night peas.
Even he doesn't believe that.
Well, I'm not that dedicated to it, so of course. It's
Who
true.
the hell is?
No one I know.
Anyway,
well,
no one I know.
Stephen A. and all that.
Stephen A. No. Although he did bury Cheryl Swoops. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. Cheryl Swoops buried Cheryl Swoops. I said there were two ships sinking, and the only one that's going down faster than hers is Donald Trump.
Well, dude, I can't believe we didn't bring up Cheryl when we did the frauds of the week when it was.
Oh, we can do it right now.
was
Frauds
it?
of the week, Cheryl Swoops.
We forgot that.
We did.
Frauds of the week.
Oh, well, we got one. Who's two? Who's in the fraud this week? Who's a fraud this week?
I think there's an NFLer that's a fraud.
Oh, yeah. I think it's the quarterback for the Bears.
Really?
Did you see at the post game against the Texans when
No, what did he say?
he tried to bring him in? What's his name? The cool kid, the quarterback for the Texans, who I love.
Oh, he's trying to walk away from
He
him?
was trying to say, hey, man, just trying to give him the guys that came and told me to say this to encourage me. I just want to pass it on. I think he's going to do great things this year. I wasn't trying to bring him in like, hey, kid. Just say, hey, don't try and avoid those hits. With everything you got in here, you're going to do great things in this league. All I said was, hey, keep trying to avoid those hits. Don't take
What,
them.
did Caleb Williams not like it?
He kind of pulled the. You should have seen it. It
was
was very
quick.
awkward.
Mm-hmm.
Like the kid, you should be. This is your boy, man. Come on, you're gonna have a great.
Well, did
career
he not
together.
know he was going to say anything?
He said fine at the end because he realized, like, appreciate that. Like after a pull away, after he's like, hey, I'm trying to talk to you. Come here. He says that, hey,
But
I'm
maybe he
here.
just didn't realize.
No? Maybe I don't know. It was weird.
All right,
just
so you
looked
think
weird.
he's the fraud of the week?
He's one of them. Him and Cheryl.
Him and Swoopy.
Oh, by the way, Molly Karam,
Which one's that? First take?
one of my sweet baboos, Molly.
Sweet peppers.
And I'm very disappointed in you, Molly Karam.
Molly, when she does the face.
She is totally off her rocker.
Well, what did she say?
She's downplayed everything Caitlin Clark has done because of her bias for our girl there, Paige.
Angel?
Paige Becker.
Paige.
Because she is a UConn alum.
Which one is Molly Karen?
That's Jalen Rose's ex, who's on the show, hosts with Stephen A. Smith, the brunette, the gorgeous brunette.
She played basketball?
No, she married Jalen Rose.
I know, but did
No, she went to UConn. She didn't
she
play
just
there.
went.
She was
Okay.
just graduated from there. She didn't play basketball, but because she's UConn alum, everything UConn.
yeah,
right?
but Stephen A.
She is
Stephen
very-
A. and Shannon called her out for it.
I know, but I didn't call her out for it yet. Molly Kim, I never thought I'd say this. Fraud. Don't ever. I love Paige Beckers too, but knock it off. Just knock it off. Just like she said, and when about the Olympic thing. Oh well, she shouldn't be on there because of her marketing when there are more talented players. More talented players.
Yeah.
Talk about not doing your job, Molly Karen. This one's for you, sweetheart, and I mean this with all the love in the world in my heart. There were two players in that league this year that were in the top 20 in 6 categories all year. One is Asia Wilson. The other is Caitlin Clark. That was all season long. What planet are you on right now? Get off the UConn Husky bandwagon for a minute and use your common sense. It's got nothing to do with Paige Becker. She's going to be a great one. But to denounce or diminish anything Caitlin Clark has done, this league is better for her. The playoffs are tomorrow, and people are planning schedules around it. Attendance is up 200%. Are you fucking nuts? They're flying private jets now. They just signed a $2.2 billion television deal they couldn't get for 27 years. Take your fucking head out of your ass. and then she finished in the top 20 in 6 fucking categories. And Asia Wilson is the other? Molly Karam, come back to earth, please. Pathetic. And a fraud. Man, I'm tired of being right. Anyway.
Any other frauds?
Well, that's 3 right there. Is there another one? Is there someone I missed?
Is there an NFL fraud?
Oh, there's always
Oh,
one.
you already said Caleb.
Caleb. Having said that, I picked him tomorrow.
He's a man of conviction.
Fraud, pick him.
And by conviction, I mean felonious.
Hey, look,
conviction.
even a broken
Convicted felon.
Hey, a broken clock is right twice a day. Okay, so that's all I'm saying. Even a fraud can get a win now and then. And I don't know that it'll be because of him. Let's be honest. He has not played well in 2 games.
All right. I'm going to go to the bathroom. And RJ needs to walk in the house.
Tom has to go pinch a
Daddy's
roof.
home.
Daddy's
no, I don't
home.
have to shit. I have to pee.
Daddy's home.
RJ's going to walk in and say, Daddy's home. And somebody's going to look at him and go, what the fuck are you talking about?
Impossible. They're both asleep. And Mia's sleeping over at a friend's house. Anyway, lastly tonight, real quick. Mom, glad you're home safe. You didn't know this. I haven't talked to you. My mother fell earlier this weekend and had surgery on her hip.
I thought Becky said she just got out of the bed and
she broke it turning, but she had to get pins. Had surgery 2 nights ago. Had to have screws put in on her right side to match the one she's already got on her left side. But she's okay.
That's good.
And she is home, and no rehab is needed.
Mama Meg.
Glad
you're doing okay.
Love you. Gave you a shot, even though she still can't remember the name of the damn show. It's a rock fight every week.
It's not very distinguishable.
I don't disagree.
Dude, and
She goes, I agree to disagree.
Can I get a couple of words?
You agree, but I disagree.
I need to get a couple of words just to recap my perfect birthday.
Oh, okay? Good, yes. In closing.
This has been such a great day for me. My Jackie Robinson year, turned 42 today. Started off with my daughter's soccer game, which that was an absolute blowout.
Stinger's undefeated.
Even though I'd actually rather see them lose a game 2-1 than see them blow somebody out 14. It's so boring. Anyway, I don't really mean that.
No, you don't.
Anyway, then we go from there. We go to my son's soccer game. Mm-hmm. He probably has the best game I've ever seen him play. Played defense, chased somebody down across the field, and kicked the ball and collided with the kid, which he's not usually one for contact. That was amazing to see him do that.
Heat ball too, representing.
Yes. Little Johnny, probably the smallest one on his team.
The pride of Ezel Clan.
He was awesome today.
The pride of Ezel Clan, that one.
Then we come home. I take a nap, a Saturday nap.
Oh, God.
Okay.
I
fell asleep. I think the time was 2:47.
I'm going to beat a drum.
Okay. Fell asleep. Time was 2:47. I wake up.
Preach!
It's 4:05. The Mets game starts at 4:10.
Testify! Don't hurt him!
You don't want to kill him. Mets game comes on. Kyle Schwarber for the Phillies leads off with a solo home run. But I didn't get negative. It's my birthday. And the Mets have been playing great.
And he said it just like that. I don't get negative. My birthday. They're
my
toast.
fucking birthday.
They're toast.
Mets are fine.
Mets ain't losing. My day.
It's my goddamn birthday. Mets end up winning. We go out. We have Korean barbecue.
This place.
Jesus Christ. Hot Pot 757. Go there.
Succulent.
Then we go to the Halloween store after that. We're playing around with the costumes and shit, looking at the decorations. John's putting masks on. It's funny. And then,
my favorite holiday.
And then I come home to IDD, So cheers once again.
Absolutely. Happy birthday, brother.
Thank you.
Yes. And then when he gets here, we see 2 games and the way
that's right.
Unfucking believable.
So it starts with BC.
Actually, it started with Big Pipey.
It started with Big Pipey.
Let's be honest here. It all started.
Then it got to Pin Whip and Sprite Chill.
Yeah, set the dude. Boom, boom. It's flying over the fence. Flying over the fence.
Then there was a leather rose.
Flying over the fence. Flying.
Boston
Boom.
College is down with like a minute and a half left. He's telling them to fuck off. He's calling them bums. You were calling them bums.
Typical BC.
You're like, look at these bums.
Boston
and I was
bums.
like, dude, it's not over yet.
The Boston College
you were like,
bums.
That game is over. All of a sudden, boom, they go down the field, score a touchdown.
Totally his birthday.
Win the game on an interception.
Oh my God.
Storm the field because they have no class.
For Wells. No.
Oh, that's right. I was kidding. I'm kidding.
What, they ought to have fallen here from 9/11? Those assholes.
Losers.
Prima donnas.
What are you doing?
So
no, it was great. It was awesome. It was a great moment. Then we turn on Colorado, and we started getting negative on Dion because it's like, damn, man, you got to win some games.
You got to nut up. You're talking a lot of shit.
His son, the quarterback, Shador Sanders,
Whoever that receiver was who caught the ball.
Was his name McLeod?
Yeah, I think so. And then of course Superman on the other
So
side.
the 55-yard bomb with no time on
off
the
the
clock.
wrong foot, going the wrong way.
With no time on the
As
clock.
he's getting hit.
To tie the game. And then Travis Hunter wins
This
the
is
game,
movie shit.
forcing a fumble.
Movie shit. That's what it was. It was movie shit. That's
then-
how a movie ends.
And then some of the best 2 cents with Tommy you've ever heard, and I don't even remember it. I don't know what I said. I don't remember it. Now I'm ready to go to bed, content.
I am too.
Been a good day.
This house.
It's clear. Just turn it off.
Enjoy the football. I'll see you Wednesday night. Peace.
And we got Bill O'Brien vanilla.
Add that to the list.